Is my connection really that bad, guys? You guys tell me. I gotta dry my face real quick. Is my connection really that bad? I feel like how does my connection keep going off like that? In the middle of every fucking fight card, the connection goes away. Why? I don't understand. I can't get it. I'll never understand what is the issue. You know what I mean? Why, JoJo? My bad, man. We were just having a conversation, and then my shit goes dead. But fuck, dude, it just out of nowhere. It just says connection is gone. Fuck you. Your live stream ends now. Tells me what the what is. I got no chance. Really is upsetting to me. Try again in 6 seconds, you fucking douchebag. Fucking bullshit, man. Man, that aggravated me big time, for real. Cortez very emotional getting that interview and back. Her father extremely happy for her. Powerful stuff it really is. I mean, you see, it's hard for me to take myself back there, but that was me a long time ago. This is life changing for these people. This is all they have. You know, for whatever reason, they put their heart and soul into mixed martial arts. They've got families to support. They've got extended family members. They might have children, and this is the one path they have to turning their life around and really giving their family the life that they want to. You know, it's such a powerful thing. Yeah, it's weird to hear that from Gisbang to hear like the perspective that they put it in. It's not necessarily a dream like you want to do it. It's like that's the career path that they chose, and it's almost like if I, you know, if I chose the career path to do MMA, my job now would be like a side job with enough money to train for MMA. Not necessarily it's a full-time job to pay my bills, and then I want to take a little bit from that and start training MMA to have a little bit of a career. It's not like my scenario. It's to these people, I guess, it's their world, man. This is all they want to do, and they fought their entire lives. Obviously, this guy that we're watching now, he looks like he's like 4 years old, kicking in karate uniforms, throwing kicks. We have Division I wrestler here. It's going to be another wrestling match. I don't know if I could deal with this to get to the Fabio Charant fight, man. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. First round submission and then 2 back-to-back decisions. I think it's pretty obvious who we see gets the contract tonight. First round finish, and then I'd say possibly Tracy Cortez put on a very impressive performance. Each takedown she landed, she was ground and pound, attempting submission. Ground and pound, attempting submission. So there was no breaks with her necessarily. To whereas with the Rodriguez fight, he was only using takedowns to score points. He wasn't necessarily using the takedowns to try to be offensive at all. I turn this a little bit. I'm going to go to the barbecue pit. Put this in there. We got a Facebook page now, guys. The barbecue pit _MMA. I created it from my Instagram page. So, what the fuck, right? Facebook owns Instagram. I just found out recently, though, so I guess it kind of makes sense on why they try to connect the two. I made the Instagram a business account, so kind of it said, "Do you want to make your business account for the on Facebook?" So I just said, "Yeah." So anybody can go check that out. Give it a like. Show us some love, man. Paris, Florida, all-time cruise. Alon Cruz. This is you gotta be kidding me. If this thing freezes again, I'm gonna flip the fuck out, man. I really will flip out, dude, if this thing tries to freeze again. I'm not doing 3 streams. If this thing dies and we don't see the main event, sorry guys. I'm not. If this thing dies again, good night until this Saturday. I think we're doing one this Saturday. What's this Saturday? The 3rd? It's my mother's birthday, but I think we just hang out. We have dinner and we hang out for a little while. So I'm pretty sure for the main card, at least the main card, you can expect a fight companion from us this weekend. So stream dies. See you guys this weekend. I'm not doing a 3rd stream for Contender Series. Sorry.
He said everybody at the store knows he's an MMA fighter. They help him with the countdown. 14 days to fight week, 13 days. Well, hopefully he gets in the UFC and he'll be stuck.
Oh, that's tight.
Oh, there you go.
That's tight. He's a stalker. He works at a grocery store, and the people that work with him at the grocery store know he's an MMA fighter, so they give him a countdown. When he comes to work, they tell him 14 days till your fight, 13 days till your fight, 12 days till your fight. They like count him down whenever he's at work and shit. So I guess it would be hard for all MMA fighters to have a job while they're training to do this UFC, this Dana White's Contender Series, whatever they're going to do. It's good to see that people that work with them, Jamu versus Lima, Diego Lima. I knew Diego Lima was fighting soon. It's nice to see that they get support from their coworkers, you know. EFC featherweight champion, undefeated 6-0, 3 first-round finishes, 2 knockouts, 3 submissions. So he does have power in those hands. You can't rule out the fact that he has power in those hands whatsoever. Oh, it's not Jimmo. Jimmo passed away, I believe. Jamu. I don't know who the fuck that is fighting Diego Lima, UFC 243. That's one card. It's Melbourne. That's Melbourne. I think that's November or so. Or October, maybe. Can't remember. Abu Dhabi is when? September? I don't fucking know. See if we know any of these guys. No, we don't. I'm excited to see Robbie Lawler back again. I don't like that they put him against another wrestler, but it is what it is, man. You play the hand you dealt. Oh, leg kick thrown from Cruz, gets it caught. Nugent lands 2 big right hands to start off. Head kick from Cruz misses. Cruz coming in way bigger. What fucking weight class is this? Featherweight? Jesus. Fuck, man. This guy is huge. Somewhat of an unorthodox style of striking here. The timing is really weird right now. Ooh, head kick just gets blocked. Body kick lands clean from Cruz. I don't think he ain't throwing no punches. He's about to kick all day. Leg kick, body kick, head kick. He's up and down. He's up and down. Fakes the takedown, comes up with an uppercut, misses. These guys are throwing. Somebody's going to get knocked out here, especially if neither one of these guys tries to take it to the ground. Somebody's getting knocked out, that's for sure. Right hand from Nugent lands. If anybody in the stream has ESPN Plus, make sure you go to ESPN Plus and turn this on so you can watch while we're talking, or we can talk about what's going on and shit. Also, if you hear, I definitely want to hear from everybody in the chat who they got winning, Robbie Lawler or Kobe Covington. I think it's always interesting to hear. Unless what's his name? Unless Greg comes in here. Don't come in here with your old Kobe Covington bullshit, Greg. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear legit what people think. I don't want to hear no troll shit. Overhand right from Nugent lands. Ooh, head kick lands right on the block, man, from Cruz twice, and it sneaks up, man. It looks like it's coming up as a body kick from Cruz, and then last second he turns it upwards and lands it on your head. And I have to say, Nugent's doing a great job of keeping that block right where the kick's gonna land. Right where the kick's gonna land. Excuse me. Also, we got big changes coming up in 2020, man. I know we got a lot of year left here, so we got a lot of staring at me left. But 2020, what's good about the podcast is that we get a new laptop. We're gonna get some software put on here to where I can screen record and have like while the fights are going on, instead of just staring at me talking about the fights, you could hear me talking about the fights while you're looking at their stats and maybe highlights that they had, or other shit, not just staring at me, my sexy, godly looking ass. You know what I mean? You could be staring at some other shit. It'll make some people feel uncomfortable, but slow down a little bit. I guess they've seen where their strikes are landing. They're trying to pick their strikes now. Surprised I haven't seen Nugent attempt at all to try to take this to the ground. Not even for a second. Kick to the body lands there. Body kick lands from Cruz. Head kick right on the block of Nugent there. Nugent's getting in there and landing his combinations, that 1-2 combination. Ooh, grabs the leg, Cruz does, and it comes up with the uppercut again. It's the second time. Cartwheel kick just misses. Head kick just misses. Ooh. Axe kick misses from or axe kick gets blocked from Nugent. These guys are throwing, man. These guys are really fucking throwing, dude. Dana likes both these guys, man. I could tell in this fight, Dana really doesn't care about who's going to win. He wants to sign one of these guys.
Saturday, the tri-state area gets a good one. As top welterweight contenders lock and horns outspoken former interim welterweight champ Colby Covington rode down with Robbie Lawler. You can watch the entire event live and for free on ESPN main card at a special start time, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Cruz starting out immediately with the jab. Another thing I think is interesting is Cruz keeps switching his stances. He's not giving Nugent a clean look for a takedown. He's not, fakes another takedown, comes up with a head kick and a straight right. Cruz has got a lot of diversity in his strikes, man. And although I've never seen any of his 9 fights, I think 3 or 4 of them, which were for NFC, I've never seen those. I was unaware that he even fought for NFC before I looked him up, did some research on him. I wish I would have, because this guy looks like he did not belong on the regional circuit. He belongs in fucking Bellator, PFL, one of the big leagues, and maybe not even a big league like that, but like LFA, CES, Island Fights, something that's under Fight Pass, something that's under the UFC, not NFC. I think NFC just signed a deal with Flow Combat, though. They're going to be putting all their content out on Flow Combat, so pay attention to them in the future. Flow Combat's a great website. Haven't had the greatest relationship with all those guys over there at Flow Combat. I don't think they like me too much, but they I don't know if I would say they have a great platform, but they have a lot of good promotions under their platform. You could only watch if you have Flow Combat subscription. So don't you fucking do it. Oh, did it again, and then it came back. Don't fucking do that shit, man. If my shit freezes on my phone, I could tell that the thing's gonna go. Oh, head kick lands from Cruz there. Knocks him sideways a little bit. Slows Nugent down. You can see his strikes are not coming as fast. Ooh, front HBK kick there. Nugent trying to throw body kicks. Axe kick there. Those kicks from Cruz are insane. I thought I was going to be bored out of my mind by another wrestling match by a hump fest from Nugent, but holy shit, not even attempting for a takedown. The only person that's attempted for takedowns is Cruz, and takedown to try to get him to take down. He's trying to get attempted takedown to get him to defend the takedown so he can open up some striking, which he's tried maybe 2, 3, 4 times. Worked maybe once, landed a clean punch. Most of the time, he tries to go for the uppercut coming out of a lackadaisical single leg. Ooh, flying knee lands. Big flying knee lands there from Cruz. Exchanging straight rights there. Another head kick from Cruz. This dude's feet leave the floor almost. Oh, and now he actually goes for a single this time. Let's go immediately and throws a kick. He had that single deep. He could have finished that single. He doesn't want to be on the ground. He wanted to use it for striking. Immediately lets the leg go and throws a head kick. Body kick lands there from Cruz. And I think Nugent's just getting outstruck here. Yeah, they haven't pulled the numbers up yet, but I think if they pull the numbers up, he's just getting, his volume is not equaling the same. Although he's throwing combinations, 22 kicks from Cruz to 6 kicks. So, I mean, they haven't shown us the punching statistics yet, which I believe Nugent may be very close, if not ahead by a little bit in the punching statistics. He's fucking far behind in the kicks, very far behind. Wrestlers don't necessarily ever have, it's not thought about that wrestlers have great kicks, because wrestlers use kicks to get takedowns, so they don't ever really. I guess wrestling is kind of where they think that kicks make you vulnerable. So I could see why he doesn't throw a lot of kicks, but also he's not catching any of these kicks from Cruz. He's not attempting takedowns from any of the kicks. He's wanting to stand with him. Oh, and this time does he get the take? He went for a double this time. You don't fake a double. You could fake a single, pick up a leg and then throw some strikes, but you don't fake a double. He actually went for that and got stuffed by Steven Nugent. I think that was an attempt to surprise him. I think he wanted to finish out the second round with a takedown, and he's been trying to go for the takedowns and then letting go so often that I think he thought he was going to land that takedown because he thought that Nugent thought that he was going to let the takedown go. So he tried to go for it hard. Nugent just way too good at takedown defense and actually was able to stay up the entire time. Max Holloway in the building, trying to see his future opponents there. Is that what I'm hearing? I got 2 minutes left. So I can do that. Fuck off. Fuck off. Alon Cruz, I believe, is 1 round away from getting a UFC contract. I mean, it's more time because they have to wait till the last fight is over. But I believe if he can do what he's done the first 2 rounds in this 3rd round, he wins this fight by decision. But if he can land another one of those flying knees, I don't know how many of those flying knees Nugent could take. So I think that flying knee would end the fight. He lands that again. Nugent has a hell of a chin, though. He's showing he has a fucking crazy chin. Cruz still getting out of the way of these punches, throws head kicks. Oh, Nugent lands a body kick there. A rare body kick for this fight from Nugent. Outside leg kick lands from Cruz. Straight left from Cruz lands. Another head kick from Cruz. He's so active with his kicks, like extremely active. He'll kick as soon as he sets his legs back up, he's throwing another kick. Cruz landing a 1-2 there. Body punches now from Cruz. He's throwing a lot more punches in this 3rd round. I don't think he wants to kind of still throwing head kicks. I was going to say I don't think he wants to kind of chance getting taken down and losing this round, and the judges may have seen it differently than he has seen it. So I think he's going to slow up at least with the amount of kicks he's throwing. Volume-wise, killing it. Left hand. Ooh, big right hand lands there. Straight front kick. Leg kick from Nugent. 1-2 again from Cruz lands. Leg kick. He's just so active with these kicks, man. And I say he's going to slow down, and he actually is slowing down. I know everything comes out of my mouth is leg kick, head kick, body kick, whatever. But, I mean, if you would have seen these first 2 rounds, he's kick, set, kick. Kick, set, kick, kick, set, kick, kick, set, kick. This time he's doing that a few times throughout this round, but he hasn't, I mean, it's not the entire round like the first 2. Front kick followed by 2 consecutive jabs there. 74-50 significant strikes going to Nugent. So like I said, man, I mean, I guess he's pulled away a little bit with 24 more than Cruz, but he's losing by double digits in kicks. Upwards elbow lands there from Cruz. Body kick lands from Cruz. Nugent's just landing those jabs as he comes in for those kicks. Oh, this is going to be very interesting to see how they score this. Come on, Cruz. Ooh, wheel kick from Cruz lands. Didn't land where it was supposed to, but it landed. Straight body kick there from Cruz. Head kick misses from Nugent. Jabs landed from Cruz. Head kick is blocked. Body kick is blocked. Leg kick. He went up, down, down. This dude's playing UFC 3 out here with his own body. He's going head kick, body kick, leg kick. Oh, he walked into a fucking head kick there to Nugent. He lands a big overhand left, though. Those power punches are really landing from Nugent. It's very surprising. They both got great chins. So there's been power punches landed from Nugent that are sticking, and then there's been fucking power kicks that have been landing from Cruz that are not looking like they're affecting Nugent at all, dude. Leg kicks, 13 out of 18 for Cruz, 5 out of 7 for Nugent. So although Nugent has a better percentage of land. Oh, flying knee. I told you. Oh, I fucking called that, son. I called that. Flying knee. He said, yeah, I'm signing it. Dana said, yes, I'm signing it, dog. I'm fucking signing it. I told you. He throws that flying knee again and lands it. The fight is over. He only one more time since I said that. And I was right then, knockout with 30 seconds left to go in the fight. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That's a way to make me look like a genius, brother. I appreciate it. All in Cruz from Florida, from the Southeast, my area, fighting in NFC, my local promotion. Fucking called it. Thanks for making me look like a genius, my guy. You the man, son. That was a fucking beautiful flying knee knockout. And as soon as he landed it, it was over. Boom, son. A couple follow-up punches, but it was over, man. It was over. Boom. Head smacks against the mat, dog. It is because he looked great. Nugent looked great in this fight. And although I think Cruz looked amazing as well, and I wanted to give the contract to Cruz the whole entire time, he looked at Dana White after, and Dana White said, I'm signing it. I'm signing it, man. You got it, bro. You know it. That shit was badass as fuck, man. Like 30 seconds left. He needed it. He really, really, really needed that knockout, and he got that shit. That's good. That's a good win right there, dog. No. Fuck you, too. Tiger Rock, mixed martial arts. Your shit shouldn't be called martial arts, man. Your shit should be called fucking Taekwondo school. It's hard where I'm at finding a fucking a school that teaches mixed martial arts. It's real tough. Oh, he got it. Dana said he got it. I know Dana lies a lot, but he's not going to lie to the kid's face while they like within the next 30 minutes of them being together. I don't think that's going to happen. Great win, Alan Cruz, man. I've never seen Dana White that serious when he's looking at a fighter after Dana White's scared as hell of that motherfucker. See, that's somebody I like to see fight, Max Holloway. Big in size for 145. And up until the last bell, has a chance to put you away. And that flying knee landed fucking clean, son. And it's not even like he bended down for a takedown or anything like a normal flying knee. He jumped all the way up to this dude standing upright to land that fly. I'm going to listen to what they say real quick.
Alon, what an amazing fight. I mean, you guys had such a technical, beautiful striking battle. And then to finish it like that in this situation, how good does this feel?
It was very again, I'm sorry. It's just, a lot of hard work. suffering and dedication. It's been 13 years, into this, and this is my big moment. I'm glad to see you.
Is the moment living up to your expectations so far?
more so. It doesn't really feel real right now, so maybe it'll settle in later tonight or tomorrow.
Those kicks, man. I mean, you came out with an absolute arsenal of kicks. Is that a signature of yours, or was that specific to this fight?
No, I would try to use a lot of kicks because obviously I'm long. I have a long reach, and I'd rather not be getting hit as much as I did. But Stephen Wynn's he's a good striker, and I kind of thought I might have wanted to take it to the ground a few times, but I was kind of having a little too much fun standing up, so I wanted to use my kicks as much as I could. I know he couldn't reach me while I was throwing my kicks, and it was also stifling his offense at the same time.
Well, through most of the fight, I mean, he was.
See, this is how I expect an interview to be. I don't like the whole when people interview fighters and stuff, and like they're doing the whole, oh, question talking to you, and then they do this, and then they look at the camera. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I like when they look at each other, they have a conversation with each other, and it just so happens that there's a camera guy there that catches it. They don't acknowledge the camera guy. It's like they're having a conversation. That's a great interview. Lorenko, great interviewer. It's just fucking been a crazy amount of flying knee knockouts lately, man. Insane amount.
Unbelievable finish. I know your mom is such a huge part of your journey getting to this point. I know she's at home, potentially with some liquid courage behind her. What's your message to your mom? Amazing fight. Unbelievable finish. Congrats, guys, on your dad.
And with that night. Great win, man. Ducked his head so slightly, man. So slightly. He got all the way up there for that flying knee. 4-0 is Kamer. I don't think that's good, man. 3 first-round finishes, 4-0. Fabio Sharonda is he's 4-0 too, 100% finish rate. Light heavyweight. Sharon looks quick for light heavyweight, man. Let's see. This guy's funny, yeah. Man's posted a sparring video on Twitter and says I look unhittable, don't I? Funny motherfucker, dog. Funny motherfucker. Update on the NBA. Frank Ntilikina is now 6'7", 225, and has a 7'2" wingspan. Frank Ntilikina beefing up going into the New York Knicks 2019-2020 season. Let's put this back on. I didn't hear who they said this guy's training partner is.
And I plan on being a UFC champion. I'm 4-0
as a professional MMA fighter, all 4 knockouts. I'm a 3-time Golden Glove champion, and making a living out of something I love to do is a dream of mine. I eat, I sleep, I breathe MMA. I signed up as Sean Style Mixed Martial Arts when I was 16 years old, saw the kid. I saw Stipe. I saw a lot of my now current teammates training, and I just wanted to try.
He's a teammate of Stipe Miocic. I was gonna say this is a good chance for Northeastern MMA to kind of show what they got in Fabio Charant coming out of Massachusetts CES. But he's going up against this kid that's out of Ohio. So this kid that's Honor FC, IT Fight Series, kind of Northeast, I mean, kind of Midwest a little bit, kind of Northeast fighting promotions, kind of, close to the same area. I wouldn't have been surprised if they had more pro fights if these guys had faced each other before on the regional circuit. So.
Family, bouncing around from family members' houses, getting beat all the time. I ran away from home at the age of 8, and I've been in foster care since then. Once I got into foster care, it was a tough transition. I was kind of like a really troubled kid, I was stealing, lying, getting in trouble because I was like stuck in survival mode from before. When my dad gave me the ultimatum, it was like, look, like I've been sticking my neck out trying to save you from your past. If you're not gonna take my help, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put in my 30 days notice. And right there when he said that to me, that's when everything kicked in, and I was just like, damn, maybe this guy really cares about me. If it wasn't for him, I'd probably be in a very bad place. I could have gone down any path. I could have turned to drugs. I could have turned to gang violence, doing crazy stuff, dropped out of high school, God knows what else, but I didn't. I kept on fighting, and I'm still fighting till this day. I've always wanted to be that kid to push through. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this, to show people that if you're
Great background story from Fabio Charant, coming up through the foster care system. Once he got adopted, was a little bit rebellious, just kind of in survival mode from before when he had ran away at 8 years old, and a little bit of survival mode, I guess he was saying. So he got in a little bit of trouble. His foster father sat him down and said, hey, man, listen, either you need to get right or, I can't do this. I got to put in my 30 days notice, he said, word for word, he said to him. So I guess that he said that's what made it click in his head that he needs to change. And, for me, an outsider looking in, I'm proud of this guy for where he has gotten to as of right now. From his past, it's hard, man. It's hard to get where you're at now from where you were at, knowing from where you were at. And it's good to see him here now. The UFC is going to be hell of a lot better with Fabio Charant, and I could guarantee that right now. He's got Joe Lozon in his corner. He's got Rob Font as a teammate. UFC guys all around him. Finished all 4 wins by submission, 2 guillotine chokes and 2 rear naked chokes. Looks like he's got a hell of a lot of power in him. Just how long will he want to stay standing? His father right there is his foster father. I don't know what you would call that. I've never been through the foster care system. I don't know how that works. So I'm just going to call him his father because it's, what I would look at him as. The guy saved you, bro. Apparently the reason he ran away at 8 years old and went into the foster care system was because he was beat a lot and real rough life going up. Real rough 8 years to start his life, I guess. This guy coming out of Bosnia. I'm pretty sure those bottles just pop open. This dude said, "Fuck it," took the whole top off. That was funny. That was pretty. 3-time Golden Glove champion. So maybe Fabio Cherant won't stand with this guy. This guy's got impeccable boxing. Body frame wise, doesn't look like he's going to be as powerful as Cherant is. But hell, if he's 3-time Golden Glove boxer, Cherant's probably going to be shooting for that takedown pretty early here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what my boy Cherant can do. 24-23, 6'1", 6'1", 204, 205, 74-inch reach for both of them. Let's see. It is on. Center of the octagon. Southpaw stance for Cherant. Orthodox stance from Kamar. I'm saying Kamar, but it's not like Harold and Kumar. It's not Kumar. It's Camur. It's different, I guess. But Bosnian way of spelling it. Leg kicks immediately coming from Kamar. And I'm probably saying it wrong, but I'm going to call him Kamar for the rest of the fight. So I didn't hear anybody else pronounce his name. Also, I don't know that that's how you pronounce Fabio Cherant. But looks like it. Looks like Cherant to me. Feeling each other out with the leg kicks to start. Big head kick from Kamar. Misses. Ooh, big right hand from Kamar. Cherant, you got to stop backing up. You got to attack. There you go. Big head kick from Cherant. Gets blocked, but at least he's throwing some stuff. You got to put some offense out, man. You can't just be backing up this whole time. Because if you guys do nothing this whole fight and you back up the entire fight, you're going to end up backing yourself up into a decision loss. Just based off the octagon control, man. You got to come forward at some point. And yeah, I hear you with the striking. You're trying to back up, counter, and get a takedown. But dude, you just gotta let the striking flow, man. When two guys throw punches like crazy, they get close to each other. When you get close to somebody, it's easier to get in a clinch. When it's easier to get in a clinch, it's easier to drop down for a takedown without catching a fucking flying knee. So with the way that fucking MMA has been going lately with the flying knees, that's the only thing I'd be concerned about if I was trying to get a takedown. I am not ducking my head far away from this guy so he could fucking throw his knee towards my face and put me into oblivion. Not happening. If I'm a takedown guy, I'm getting in the clinch and I'm fucking maneuvering my way to your legs. Kamar's obviously getting the better of the boxing here. Tries to throw a flying knee, gets countered with a knee of Cherant's own to the body. Kamar actually has Cherant pressed up against the cage in a clinch here. Has underhooks on the left side, looking to try to get the underhooks on the right side. Cherant's got decent wrist control here to stop the right underhook. The main thing I want to see here is Cherant is really defensive, man. He's not really offensive at all. I want to see more offense from Cherant. A lot more offense. I don't want to see him backing up like this. I don't want to see him getting put up against the cage in a clinch. I want to see him engaging. Left hand just misses from Cherant. Straight left hand lands from Kamar. Straight left hand lands from Charant. It's one of those feeling out type of fights, man. If this fight doesn't change drastically with a finish, I think my boy Alon Cruz gets a contract. Tracy Cortez gets a contract, and then possibly Rodero Namacinto could get a contract for his first round submission finish. But those would be the 3 contracts out of the 5 fights, I believe. 5, right? Yeah, 5 fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand from Charant lands. But also, I mean, they don't put these as the main event for no reason. These are the two guys they look at like they really want to take a good look at for the contract. So if one of these guys can come off with an impressive finish, all this nonsense feeling each other out it'll erase itself. If one of these guys can finish, I think they guarantee themselves a contract. Whether it's an anticlimactic fucking TKO where he gets hit and then he gets those soft kind of like baby hammer fist to knock him out, or whether it's just like a flying knee, spinning head kick, whatever it is, knockout. I think that's the way that they get the contract there. So I think there's a base layout of how one of these guys gets the contract in these next 2 rounds, and one of them's got to jump at it. They can't just they can't try to let the contract come to them. They have to go for it. They have to attack it. Sharif O'Neal gained 20 pounds this offseason. I think I'm getting a little sick, guys. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, big left hand from Charant. That rocked him. Oh, flying knee lands. Flying knee lands from Kamar, dude. Oh, he's attacking him. Full mount. Come out the back. Oh, Charant is fucking looking for life, man. He can't. He's finished. Got a defense, man. You got to have some kind of defense. He switched arms, bro. Spin out. Oh, man. Charant lands a beautiful, I think it was a left hook that rocked Kamar. And then Kamar just countered with a flying knee and then got the punches on that ground. Fuck, Charant. That was so close. Very, 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 very close, man. Within a fucking 10-second period, he had him rocked, got clipped by the flying knee, and it was over. Crushed for Fabio Charant, man. He got extremely excited when it happened, and you could tell that could have been part of the downfall there, is that he got a little too overeager, chasing after, and then got clipped by that flying knee, which, I mean, we said the other guy didn't bend down at all. He did a little bit. This dude, Charant, did not bend down at all. He leaned forward. He threw a left hand leaning forward, and that the momentum coming forward, Kamar acted as a knee came straight up and finished him. But that's us. That's it for us here at the Barbecue Pit tonight. We'll be back with possibly guys who are watching the fight for the main card in Newark this Saturday. We'll see what happens. But for Tuesday, it's been a great contender series. Pay attention to the Twitter. We'll be posting whoever gets the contracts. Peace. We out, guys. We'll see you next time.